Hey, you guys, look what I got. Just came in the mail. It's new. It was just released today. It's so pretty. I forgot I even ordered this. I ordered it way back in like I don't know October, November, somewhere in there. Um, it was a while ago. So it came today. You gotta excuse me. I'm kind of not feeling good today. I'm having a hard time. Yeah, I'm just not feeling good. Okay, let's turn on some lights so we can see what we're doing. This is Mythographic Color and Discover Fantasy Forest, an artist coloring book of Woodland Spirits by Fabiana Antanasio. Antanas, Antana, I always pronounce it Antias. Fabiano, Fabiana Antanasio. Woo! That's a mouthful. Okay. You always kind of got to break the spine in the books. Okay. I didn't show you the back, did I? All right. Here's the back of the book. Oh, let it focus. There we go. Oh, my nails are such a mess, you guys. I really need to like trim them again. I don't want to let them grow. They're just a pain in the butt. You let them grow, you gotta paint them and unpaint them and then paint them again. It's like a every 3-day thing. Um, I just don't have the patience for all that. I used to. I used to love my long nails. They used to look so pretty. But yeah. Okay. Here we go. I am impressed with these pages. They are perforated. It is smooth, so I would suggest using like soft pencils in here. Hard pencils don't do so good. They're one-sided. You could use watercolor or markers. Um, yeah, I'm loving these pictures. This one is fantastic. Look at he's got like his little babies or her little babies. Try this one more time. His babies in a nest in his antlers, carrying them around. Very cool. This one's neat. Got a little caterpillar. You gotta be careful though, because it's eating the little mushroom thing around the where the house is sitting. Looks like by the head that's on the caterpillar, looks like it's a mean one. Now, I'm assuming these are some sort of squirrel, um, rabbit type of deal. I'm not exactly sure, but um, I'm kind of is that light? I'm assuming that's light coming out of their heads so they can see to get around or something. Um, I see a bunch of like gems and jewels and stuff in the tree. Like it's a gem tree or something because it looks like that's where the leaf should be, but actual gems. Okay. Let me see. Okay. There we go. I had to see chat. Um, in case. Okay. Let me see what I'm doing here, you guys. I'm not used to Restream, so I'm trying to just figure everything out. Okay. There we go. Do I need to make it a little smaller? Or is this a good size? Well, we'll just keep it like this for right now. You guys can at least see the pictures. Mama wolf and baby wolf. Look at the koi fish. Very cool. Jackrabbit. Did I miss a beat? Listen to how thick this paper is. Very nice. I'm kind of not sure what the rope is for. I'm not even sure where is that attached to his tail? Huh. Yeah, kind of not sure. This one's really cool. I'm assuming, I don't know. I'm assuming this is like a wolf corn. It's got the little unicorns thing. But the house and the mushroom and the flowers and stuff are like really cool looking. I'm liking this book. I really am. It's not so detailed that you have to use a microscope to see some of the pictures. These are tree houses. Looks like it's raining out. Is it light enough in here? Does that make it? There we go. It's like it's not lighting out as bad. Okay, butterflies. But it looks like the butterflies are made out of paper. Isn't that neat? Bunch of books. And then looks like paper butterflies. Oh, an owl. Bunch of treasure boxes. Little fairy. Oh, the owl's got all the keys. Interesting. Oh, is he giving them to her or is she giving him the keys? I don't know. This one I'm kind of not sure about. I don't know. I'm just not into rainbows. It used to be a long time ago, but then they started doing all that. The rainbow belongs to this group and that group, and it's like, that's just, I don't care what you do, just, to me, I think that's just silly. But anyways, I don't think you need a symbol to prove who or what you are. Okay, so anyway, I need to learn to keep my opinions to myself, right? Oh, jellyfish And a little girl with an umbrella. Very cool. There's a tree. So I'm kind of not sure what's happening here. Are the jellyfish coming out of this little puddle? And all the water's coming from them? It's kind of how it looks to me. It's pretty neat though. Imagine that with color. That's going to be very pretty. And I know somebody's going to do it, and I can guarantee you they're going to do the jellyfish in like purples, blues, and pinks, and it's going to look really nice. This one, again, I don't understand, but it's interesting. Are we just supposed to color the stuff in the circle and leave this stuff white? Or are we supposed to color this stuff and leave the other stuff white? Or do we just color it all and... yeah, I don't know. Be interesting. Mushroom guy. Oh, look, he's got an arm and a hand coming off the bottom of the mushroom. I'm trying to get the next page. It's not easy. I love this page. The little fairy hugging the bear and the bear hugging the fairy. No, that's me. That's just like really cool. And that's one of the ones. It's going to be in the top 5 that are done first. Yep. Bear's got antlers. More butterflies. Huh. It's interesting. It's like there's a person in here somewhere. A fairy or a tree person or something, because there's her nose and her mouth and her neck. And then it looks like those are supposed to be hands and arms. I don't know. Very interesting. You wonder where these artists get their ideas from, you know? It's like, who would think of that? I don't know. I guess I don't have that kind of imagination, I suppose. I like theirs, though. Look at that. Is that it's kind of like a giraffe? Like a tree giraffe? Taking a rest in the water? Nice. Kind of like a steampunk theme. Got all the gears and stuff inside the tree. To me, this looks like, you know, somebody got rid of all their gears that they were using on something else and just kind of threw them somewhere and they all grew into the tree, you know. That's going to be kind of neat to see it done. Now this is cool. Now this will probably be one of the top 3 that I do first. I love this picture. Looks like water, but then it looks like not water. So yeah, like I said, be interesting to see how this is done. It'd look a lot better than what I'm gonna do, but it's still cool. And then we have a woodpecker in the city. Is that like ever kind of interesting? It's pecking on a house or a building. All the buildings though are made out of, looks like trees. They make a like a hidden city in the forest. That's what it kind of looks like. You even got a bridge, billboard. Interesting. Pine cones. Pine cones and moths, maybe? Because those aren't butterflies. They gotta be in like a moth. But they got leaves for wings. Nice. I like the big stars. And I love to color pine cones. Pine cones are so easy to color. This is going to be like one of the top ones I do too. Probably the top 2. This will probably be the second page I do. Oh, and then elephants. I absolutely adore elephants. I think they're like amazing creatures. This is one too. This one. Very cool picture. Looks like they might be blowing bubbles or something. Very neat. Very neat. Now see, I really do like this picture. I'm not sure what the deal is with all these little bubble things on all the pictures, but you know, we're gonna just go with it and try to make the best of it. But I don't do good with gems. I never did learn how to do those really well, but we're gonna give it a shot. Some very slow pencil work and Posca pen, I guess. I love this picture. Look at the little mouse. That is so cool. And then we have a rock man, rock turtle, rock something. It's got to be like some kind of creature. It's got fingers. But I love the like fir kind of trees. Those are like awesome. They're like what we call a Douglas fir. Little porcupine. A beehive. That's cool. It's made out of like a old like one of those candle things you set out on your deck. Yep, that's really cool. Very nice pictures in here. I'd say this is probably one of the nicer books that they do. And when I say they, I'm Mythographic, all the artists. I've got a lot of their books, and this is one of the, I think, prettier ones. There's one coming out in April and one coming out in June. I ordered the one in April. It's a dragon one. And the one coming out in June is kind of like a romantic type of. It's like their version of. I don't know. You'd have to look it up. Just go under Mythographic and you'll find the ones that are coming out. I can't remember the name of it. It starts with an R though. These are pretty. Here's the circle things again. Those are starting to get on my nerves. That's pretty. Yep, that's pretty. I can see reds and browns and. Yep, red, browns, yellow, oranges. I like the lilies. I'm assuming this is like a floating. Almost looks like a tree stump. Very cool. This looks like a flower lady that's like really thirsty. It needs to get some water. And they got the lanterns. And they got the stems already shaded, kind of like a grayscale thing. Yep, this is a nice one. My dog's in there just a whining. Oz, what do you want? I'm the only one home, you guys, so I've got to deal with him. Peacock. Very neat. Can you guys hold on 1 second? I will be right back. I have to let him out. Hi, Liz. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. You gotta go outside. Oh, I'm recording. Okay, now I know why he was whining. My husband just got home. Okay, so we'll do this, and I don't, like I said, not feeling great today, and well, my chair is like acting funny. Come on now, people. All right, goodness gracious. Put that back. I like to have it in case something happens. Anyways, back to the book. I love this. It's like a little tree guy, and he's smiling at the little fairy that's sitting there talking to him. Very cool. This will be fun to color too. Oh, like a little mushroom gnome. Little mushroom oriental gnome. That is really neat. Now, I don't know if I can do it. I know I can try, but these are like lights, and with the lights kind of coming out a little bit and illuminating everything else, this is going to be a very pretty page to see people doing on ColorTube. Yep. Like the art, the people that are like real live artists and stuff, this is going to be a really cool page to see. Oh, look at it. Like a little mini ninja coming through like a what do they call those? Like a hole that, you get aliens and stuff that come through. A porthole. Takes me a minute to find my words, you guys. But see, if you really kind of look at this, this is a snail. There's the snail's head, and then there's the shell, and it looks like the porthole is in the shell. Very interesting. How are you doing today, Ivy? Or is it Ivy? I'm sorry, Liz. Goodness. I'm so sorry. Again, I'm not feeling good today, so I'm struggling a little. Okay, we got a bird that's got fairy wings. We got another bird that's got, oh no, maybe they're butterfly wings. Yep, another one with butterfly wings. And then we got a tree lady by the leaves, looks like a maple tree. Another bird with butterfly wings. And then we got a castle with flowers. And is she blowing? I don't think a maple tree has pollen. She's blowing something towards the castle. Maybe fallen leaves or something. But they don't look like leaves. I don't know. I do too. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's not a cold or nothing. It's just yeah, it's just kind of a weird thing happening. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I'm just gonna pay attention and take it easy today. Okay, there's a tree with some mushrooms and some grass on top of the turtle. It looks like they got like a bunch of mushrooms growing on its chest. And furry feet. Okay, so this is a turtle made out of the earth. That's what I'm getting. So we're going to call him Earth Turtle. Oh, the other one? Are you talking about Weeping Willow? This one? The leaves kind of look like a maple tree. This one's really neat. Oh, this one looks like it's got ladybugs. Okay, we got ladybugs. We got a little fairy. It looks like she's laying in like a hanger type thing that you'd hang on your porch. It's got the little beads and little feathers. Very cool. It is. Yep. I heard turtles are, and I heard elephants are if their trunks are facing up. That's what I've heard. And it's very kind of smooth. So like I was saying earlier, either marker or a soft pencil like a Prisma or maybe a Color would work. You might struggle just a little bit. I know Colors are softer pencils, but I'm not sure how soft they would be. You don't want, like with this kind of, you don't want a waxy pencil with this kind of paper. You want a soft, like oily based, or pencil that's got more oil in it, because all pencils are oil and wax based. Some just have more oil, some have more wax. That's the only difference. Yeah, it's just kind of based on how much they put in there for what type of pencil they want. Well, now this is a unicorn page. I'm not a fan of, I mean, unicorns are okay, but I don't know, to me they're like a childish type of thing. When you're younger you believe in unicorns and all that stuff. I don't know. I can't really, not my thing. Let's just put it that way. But I will color this. I see the eyes are really pretty on this one. I kind of see it done in like a dark blue with all the little dots and star-like things. Make it kind of look like a sky, a nighttime sky. I think that would be kind of cool. I would suggest, like, your first good quality pencil would be Prismas. That would be my suggestion. I have like, I don't know, 40 sets of pencils. I would suggest doing a set of Prismas because Prismas are so versatile. Um, they blend, they, um, for lack of finding my words, they layer. They're a very easy pencil to learn how to use. Like your polychromos, I like them, but they're a hard pencil to figure out. They're a layering pencil, they're not a blending pencil, and it takes time to get the pencil down on the paper. Okay, we have a tree that looks like it's being held by other trees. There's like bark hands, like tree hands, holding like a baby tree, which to me just is a symbol of, you know, taking care of other things, taking care of the earth, taking care of it. Just, yeah, it just kind of reminds me of something like pleasing, you know. Oh, I didn't see this. There's like a little tree fairy. Is there any more? Nope, that's the only one I see. Oh, there's another one. Didn't see her. It's amazing how they make this stuff blend in there so well you can't like hardly see it. Right, and I understand that very well, but just um, don't let it take over. Because when I first started coloring, here's just an example. When I first started coloring, um, it was you see people flipping books and you'd see people um, testing out pencils, and you see all this stuff and you're like, oh, I want that, oh, I want that, oh, I want that. You don't need all that. You really don't. I have a lot of stuff. I use probably maybe a little over half of what I have, um, because it gets overwhelming. It really does. I use like all my books, but like supplies and stuff, mm, you really need to figure out what you want to use and just kind of stick with it, because otherwise you're just going to be wasting money. Um, you know, I have chalks, I have watercolors, I have my gel sticks, and all that I did for backgrounds. And you know, the only thing I really care about doing backgrounds is my gel sticks and my acrylic pencils, or my acrylic pens. That's the only thing I like using. So the chalks and all that stuff is kind of just sitting there. They're not being used. Um, I don't like the sprays and stuff. Oh, this is so cute, a little dinosaur in a bottle. But I don't like using the chalks and stuff because you have to spray this fixative on there, and you got to take it outside to do that because that stuff's like toxic. Or you got to put the watercolor grounds on there and let it dry. And you know, I'm just not all into all that. Mm-mm. No, all I want to do is color. I don't want to. I don't want to do a Rembrandt or, you know. And that, everybody, is the end. Making sure the end of the book. It's the new one that's coming out in here. No. Now I don't have the Rainbow Realms, and I don't have the Mythical Beasts. This one's not out yet. The Maverick. Yeah, I don't even know what that word is. And I don't have Crystal Kingdom. I don't like doing crystals. This mythical beast thing just kind of creeped me out. It was deep. I don't care to do a bunch of rainbows, so. But yeah, they got a lot of They got a lot of books. I have a ton of these books. Hi, Ange. Are you okay? Okay, Liz. Thank you for coming. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I'm sure I'll see you either in views or back here. I've been on 40. It took me 41 minutes to do that flip through. Oh my goodness. I talk too much. Okay, so let's see. I want to. Okay, I want to. We're gonna. What is this one? 2025. So I know when I got the book. All right, I'm gonna keep this out because I like some of the pages. But I have other books that I want to color in first. And I've got whips I want to finish. So this kind of goes towards the bottom. And do we want to do... What do we got for a whip in this one? Maybe we can kick out something pretty quick. That's not a whip. That's just, working on those little pictures. Okay, I like this, but I think I want to do these in black and gold. So I think we're going to work on this one. And in order to do that, I need to break out my acrylic pens. And because I've told y'all before, I don't like black pencil. It never seems to be a true black. Don't care for the way it looks. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to turn on this light, you guys. Again, I'm half blind. The medicine I take for one of my flaws has some serious side effects, and one of them is blurry eyesight or loss of eyesight. And I have the blurriness, and it's slowly getting worse. So it's one of those things, if I give up the medicine, then I have to deal with something that's painful and annoying. Or keep taking this medicine, and it hopefully stops my eyesight or slows down my eyesight. It's not one thing, it's three. So I'm thinking, because it's a slow process, and I can wear reading glasses, I'm thinking for right now, I'm just going to leave it alone because the pain that I would have is intense, and I have enough things I'm dealing with right now, and that I don't want it to be one of them. So I'm not wearing thick eyeglasses yet. Like my mom, oh man, my mom's eyeglasses were super, super thick. Like, holy cow. She never complained about it though. She never complained about anything. But I guess being moms, we just don't do that to our kids. I love you too. Hi, View, if you're here. I didn't see you come in. And I don't see my little chat window is pretty small. I'm working on a whip. Not sure if I'm going to get it done. I just did a flip through of the new mythographic that just came out. Yes, the title is all messed up because it's an automatic restream title. So when I get done here, I'll go in there and fix it up. Because I just really didn't feel like messing with it at the time. I think, and this is like a really hard think, because I know you're being kind of picky with what books you get, and I agree. But I think you'll like this mythographic one. It's not very intense, and yeah, it's just really cool. Good job, Mythographics. Good job. Another cool book. Pretty soon, though, I'm going to need a whole new shelf just for mythographic books. And I've even gotten picky about which ones I get. I was getting them all, because, it's a set. But then, they come out like every other month with 2 or 3 books. Yeah, my pocketbook can't afford that. I probably wouldn't have gotten this one right away, but I forgot I ordered it. I pre-ordered. And I'll forget about the one that I pre-ordered today for April. So. And I haven't decided on the one for June yet. I'll think about that one. But the one in April is a dragon one, and it's kind of really cool. I don't like how that looks, so I'm covering it up. We'll just do the ring. You really don't need to do it like I'm doing it. You can just, go across the whole thing. But I kind of want these to stand out. And if I go across the whole thing, it's just going to look like a rope or a line. It's not going to look like a rope. So we're going to do them individually. So do you all have like 1 or 2 family members that, I have a time that, most of the family knows they can call up until like 9:30, and then anything past 9:30, it better be an emergency. Because that's the time that dinner stuff is done and cleaned up, and we're done for the evening. We'll turn the lights out and relax and watch TV. And most of the time by 11 o'clock we're both asleep. Not all the time, but most of the time. I have one family member, and if you watch this, I know you're kind of new to the family, I get it, but unless it's an emergency, please stop doing that. I don't text and chat and stuff past 9:30. Y'all are young. You're used to staying up late. I used to. I used to work midnights, but I'm not like that anymore. I am covered up in bed and relaxing. Now, sometimes, if one of my kids or something is working late, a lot of times they'll, call or text that they're home and safe and sound, and hey, I'm okay with that. I sleep better when I know everybody's at home and locked up and comfy, cozy, and warm. I also have one, well, no, both. But a lot of times that's their schedule. Is they work past 9:30, and it's just how it is. So again, they don't call unless it's an emergency. Or they're feeling good and say, Mom, we're home. Either one, I accept. You just want to chat? Nope, not going to happen. You ain't much of a chatter, anyways. You'd think I would be, but no, I don't have a whole lot to say. My life is routine, and it stays that way unless for some reason it changes. So therefore, I don't have much to talk about on an everyday basis. I try not to talk politics or religion with people. And I don't like to talk about other people, like get on there and talk about the neighbors and, I don't care to do that. Plus, I never watch my neighbors, so I have no idea what any of them are doing. If something happens, they usually call me and say, Hey, did you hear so and so passed away or this happened? That's kind of, nope, I didn't know that. Well, the ambulance was over there the other day. Didn't you see it? Nope, I didn't. I've got other things to do. I don't stare out my windows. And they're so far in between that, he wouldn't hear anything. So hi, Miss Bew. How are you? Hopefully you're feeling better than I am today. Wind's picking up. It's only supposed to get into the mid-20s today. We got a propane delivery the other day. That's how I heat my house now, and how I have hot water is by propane. It's $1.80, $1.85 or $1.89 a gallon. Cost me almost $350 for this delivery. That's worked into my monthly budget. I always put money away for that. So it's like when we do get deliveries and stuff, I never see any money change hands. You know what I mean? I've got major credit going on with them, and yep, we're good. So I don't have to worry about it. We're on what they call a keep fill. So they kind of watch, it takes them a little while to figure it out, but they kind of watch what you go through, and they know when you get low, and they know when to come fill it up. So it's one of my things. I never have to call. I never have to deal with them. They just come fill it up, leave me a receipt, and we're good. We're not stupid. We always double check our stuff. We keep track of how much we use too. So yeah, I like that when I don't have to deal with stuff like that. It's like, okay, wished all my bills were that easy to do. It'd be nice if your grocery shopping was like that. Like you could just push a button and your groceries would just arrive shortly afterwards. It's one of the things I just despise doing is grocery shopping. And I don't know if you've ever noticed them. It depends on, I don't know. But if you go to the grocery store, like you can go to I don't know if they still got them around your guys' place, but you can go to a bakery or to a outlet, some kind of outlet store, and people, even Dollar Tree, people are friendly. They say hi when you walk in the door. They're just smiles on their faces, or they just don't pay attention to you and you do your own thing. Grocery stores, people are vicious. It's like, holy shit. I don't know. Is it too many females in the same spot or something? But man, those bitches will run you right over. They don't care. And if you got something they want, they're gonna fight your ass for it. It's hilarious. When I was newly married, we always went to this one grocery store. I'd take my mother-in-law or my mom or whatever, or my grandmother. And you'd be in line, and I don't know if I had a sticker on my back that said, run over my heel, or if it was just, I look like a bitch or something. I don't know. But every time I'd be standing in line with one of my parents or grandmother, and the bitch behind me would just run right into my heel with her cart. That hurt so bad. And I just got to the point one time I was fed up and I just reamed somebody's ass. And I felt so bad afterwards. But you know what? It's like, holy cow, do you not see me standing there? What is your problem? Why do you keep doing this to me? Okay, so let's do, I'm thinking, I wonder how this will look. Alright, I'm thinking I want to do the inside of that. Do I want to go darker or do I want to stay that light? Let me see what the dark looks like. Uh-oh. Was this not closed all the way? Oh, now I know why. Never mind. User error. I think I'm going to use that one. Okay. I'm really hoping that this doesn't spoil this picture, but it is what it is. Come on now. These are they're called Nicety acrylic paint pens. I've never used them before. They obviously are not like a Posca, because you don't have to redo a Posca pen when you open it up again. So I'm just going to lightly just try to do a little bit of this because I don't want to do a lot and then have it spit. Okay. Hopefully that works. Okay, I'm not liking the tip on this one, but we're just gonna go with it. I haven't used these a whole lot. I think I just bought them like a month and a half ago or something. As a backup set. And like I said, I'm not happy with them. It's like a plastic tip. There's no give to it. It's really hard. And I'm used to the brush tips. I like those. Paint doesn't seem to like come out of here on a easy flow type of basis. And the last thing you want to do is keep going over a spot with a wet medium, because that will eventually tear up your paper. So the less you go over it, the better you are. And so far, this one's like really making me mad. Jeez, with this pen, it's going to take forever. It's alright, guys, we're already committed, so I'll do the best I can. I like this picture, so I don't want to screw it up by trying to find a different pen that's got the same color ink or paint. Hey, that must be the key. Get a little angry with it, because it's flowing good now. And I had to say something. Be careful, because it is wet paint and you will smear it. I'm going to do all the little trinkets, I think, in gold. And the tiny little spaces around the frame on the inside. There's like a real thin line that goes around the picture. See, this is such a hard tip on this. That if you're not careful, it really peels your paper. I will not be using these in here again. I think I will be giving these to like my granddaughter and her friends. Because I just don't have the patience to be doing this stuff. And I don't have the patience for it to be messing up my pages either. I do not recommend these pens. Now, the other one that I was using, I think it's the same brand, but they're not the pump, and they have a brush tip. What I mean by pump is that. They're already primed and ready to go. And to me, that's like the best kind of. I'm not into pumping like Poscas, like the white ones. I don't mind that. I don't use them on a like to do a big spot, you know. I use them to just kind of embellish pages. But to do this, no, I probably wouldn't like it. What is my black? Oh, it just says acrylic paint dual brush pens. I love these things. They are fantastic. Don't seem to have a name, it just says acrylic pens. See, now I know when I look at this, it's going to be spotty. And what I mean about that is you can see a lot of the white dots coming through. I don't like that. So you either have to go back over it or you just have to kind of suck it up. A lot of times the paper will not take it very well. Oh my goodness gracious, I don't think I'm going to do this big one with this one. One of these days I should take the camera off the stand and show you guys outside. It's so like snowy and yucky. It's like, yep, that's what you want to see, right? Snow and yucky. I need to get off of here when I'm done with this and get something to eat. I haven't eaten yet today. I need to start eating properly is what I need to do. This waiting until 3, 4 o'clock to get a snack before dinner is not good. I need to eat a breakfast, eat a lunch. You know, even if it's not a big breakfast, I should get at least a toast and peanut butter or something, or a bowl of cereal. I just am never hungry, especially in the mornings. It's almost 2:30 here, 2:30 p.m. And I'm just now where I could eat a little something, nothing major. Like a little snack. I'm not like hungry. But I think because it's cold out, I honestly think I'm gonna do, well, I don't know. I was gonna do a ramen noodle bowl, but we have leftover spaghetti tonight for supper. I don't know if I want to do noodles twice in one day. That's a lot of starch. So maybe I'll make a small salad or just have a sandwich or something. Knowing me, I'll probably go in there and slap a sandwich together and call it a day. Food is not one of my, I don't know, one of my important things to do during the day. And you know, you'd think I'd weigh like what a bird weighs the way I eat. But nope. I think it's my thyroid that does it though. Because I have a bad thyroid. And it's really hard to lose weight. So I know I have the underactive. Not my luck to get the overactive. Well, I threw a load of laundry in when I came in here. And I bet you, bet you, it's done. How long have I been on? An hour and a half? Yep, I'm sure it's sitting there. That's right. When I'm done with this, we'll be done. But I think it was a good stream. I really like the new book, The Mythographic Fantasy Forest. Another A+ for their newest book. Again, there's one coming out in April that is a dragon themed book. And there's one coming out in June that is kind of like a romance book, but it's not like you're thinking kind of romance. It's just, I don't know, you guys would have to see it. I don't know how to explain it. Alright, let's see. I know. See? I always say I'm done and then I grab something else. But I want to see how this is going to look before I call it quits. Sorry, it's a real thin line. I don't want to mess it up too much. Okay, goes back. Hang on, I'll hold it up for you guys because I don't know if you can see it being such a thin line. Okay, I think it looks kind of cool. It's going to look even better when I get the rest of it done. I don't have a real steady hand. I almost did it in the orangish yellowish gold, but I'm kind of glad I didn't. I'm kind of glad I stayed with this because it looks pretty good. Alright, let me show you if I can get it to, oh, you can see it kind of glitter right now. Right on the edges of the inside. Same right there. Down there. Yep. And then all the shells I'm going to do in gold. And then I think we're going to do the circles in silver to match this and these circles up here. And then this, I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this color or leave white, or if I'm going to do it in maybe a lighter or darker brown. So I'm going to wait on this one, and I'm going to go get something to eat. And then I will come back and we will finish this, and this will be the whip that we get done in here. We have this one, and it's done with gel pens. And then we don't have any more whips in here. So we finish this one and finish this one, and this one will take like no time at all because, like I said, it's gel pen. So, and we'll be good. All right, you guys, y'all have a good day, and I will see you back here probably, I don't know, after dinner or something. We'll see how I feel. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.